Hi there. Um, I was just taking a nap and I was rudely awakened by the gang stalkers um, as they were performing a skit or script, whatever, which I heard a piece of on BTK, even though they were trying to hide it. They had everything modulated down, um, where they were using VR, virtual reality, to implement a courtroom scenario where like they had me in court. So I when I just got up and came on here a minute ago, I went and posted some comments on another TI's channel to tell him what what had just transpired and showed him a link. They via my own YouTube comments hid the comments about talking about it. I've got some screenshots of those I'm going to share right here of the comments. Um, here we're looking at my StreamYard or my screen, whatever. I'm just gonna share these screenshots that I just took. There's the comment of me talking about they're using the VR to implement deep fakes in the court, right? And here's the link I shared that I just Google searched to look for it. If you can see that. And then here's the next one that I took of the screenshot where that they'll remove the comments. And here's the last one. And they removed one of the comments. Anyway, I don't know if you saw those, if you're seeing my screen or not, the way this has been working. I don't know if it's working as the way I want it to. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But like I said, I took screenshots of it. But what it is they're creating deep fakes to frame people, targets, whatever, using VR technology, which is readily available. You can get the headsets anywhere, and they've been trying to do this for a while, but I hadn't looked into it. But the information is readily available. Right here, towards synthetic reality when deep fakes meet AR VR. Deep fakes fall under the wider category of AI generated synthetic media that is audio visual information in digital form. And there's a whole article about it, and it's hard to distinguish a VR deepfake from the real thing. This is just the article. That in the past months, there's been significant buzz around deepfakes. My Twitter feed, populated predominantly with tech for good and privacy advocates, went bananas when a video of Mark Zuckerberg emerged criticizing the fact that there could be one man with billions of people's data. Shortly before, a manipulated video of U.S. Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, making her sound as if she were drunk, circulated on the internet. The video, which was even shared by President Trump and members of the GOP, was later verified as a hoax. But with the quality of these videos rapidly improving, deepfakes have sparked wider epistemological discussions about the future and understandings of knowledge and truth. These developments in AI and machine learning are currently taking place with giant leaps in immersive experience technologies, better known as augmented reality and virtual reality. We've all heard about AR and VR, but their application in our daily lives is, aside from perhaps Pokemon Go and other video games, fairly limited. Yet it appears that both AR and VR and deepfakes could operate symbiotically in that they reinforce each other's perceived levels of realism. Here I offer a few thoughts on how the marriage of these technologies might perform or transform our understanding of reality and presence. Deepfakes fall under the wider category of AI-generated synthetic media, that is, audio, visual information in digital form, which is a composite of multiple pieces of information synthesized to produce a substantially new informational artifact. They are typically created with general adversarial networks, or GANs. GANs consist of two neural networks working in tandem. The first network, the generator, will create drafts of or samples of, for example, videos, images, or audio in the sound network. The discriminator, in turn, will detect if a sample is created by the generator or is a real sample for an existing sample library. It is an iterative process by which the two networks bounce off each other, meaning the generator learns how to follow the discriminator over time by producing increasingly accurate synthetic media. In this way, GANs generate replicas or realistic manipulations of natural objects and people in a way which look highly realistic. FaceApp, for instance, the controversial mobile app that creates face transformations of photographs, works with GANs. Yes, there is a reason why deep fakes have sparked so much discussion recently. I spoke to Henry Adler from Deep Trace Labs, who explained to me that the recent phenomena of deepfakes presents a revolution in the creation process of synthetic media, whereas previously significant time, money, and expertise was required to generate realistic synthetic outputs. Deepfakes or AI-generated synthetic media automate these processes in a fraction of the time and with increasingly realistic results. To date, replicas such as the ones mentioned above can still be identified with the naked eye, but soon AI-generated synthetics media is expected to be able to fully replicate photos, video footage of, or even human voices beyond the point of human detection, at least not without the help of relevant software. It goes on to talk more about synthetic reality. For the development of these technologies, and also says opportunities. I'm not going to read all that. The conclusion, and there you are. You could look at this article if you want, but this is just one of the Google searches that I looked at. But like it said in there, they've already been using it to create deep fakes. And um, from what was happening to me this morning or this evening when I woke up from the nap, they were trying to perform one right now as though I was in a courtroom with them for some, for whatever they're trying to frame me up as or whatever they're trying to do. So that's all I was getting at. And I woke up in the middle of it, and they started yelling at me because I said, well, I told them to F off and all that. And they said that I screwed up their thing, their game. But regardless of that, this kind of lends credence to my knowledge that they've been deep faking me using Zoom and holding fake chats with me, regarding whatever and whatever they're trying to ruin my life with. And I've already found YouTube channels that were posting some of these impersonated meetings with me. I presented one on a video that I had where they have me in a Zoom chat. And like I said, I don't have Zoom on my computer. I've never installed Zoom. I've never used Zoom. But in that video, they have me on a Zoom chat. And it's recorded video from another page I was on, just a little part of it, but still that's them trying to, insinuate I was in a chat with them using my likeness, my voice. The words they had me say are not something I ever said to them in any place. Anyway, my point is that they're faking interactions with me personally as a target. And I'm sure if they're using that technology on me, the gang stalker community is using it, that they're probably doing it to other targets to discredit them, or they using this like they did to Nancy Pelosi, made her look like she was drunk and whatnot with deep fake technology. They're going to manipulate you to say things that make you look stupid or make you incriminate yourself or whatever, and in whatever fashion they perceive to generate it as. So I thought I had to bring that up. But they were kind of angry because I went on another target's channel and posted some comments, and when I refreshed the page, they removed those they had hid those comments. However it is they're accessing my YouTube to hide my comments, which I have to screenshot all my comments all the time so I can have the comment to show that I already showed a video where they're doing that to me. Anyway, I had been commenting on one of my own videos, and they were removing comments, and there's only like 6 comments from me on the video showing, but it reads there should be 19 comments, and none of them I hid or removed myself. So anyway, Ian and them are doing a deep fake. They were doing it when I woke up, and they're probably going to try again later. But they've been deep faking me. That's what's going on here. And I'm researching into that deep fake stuff now to get a better idea of how they're perpetrating that. So that was just I don't know if anyone was able to see the screens I shared, because sometimes the screen share doesn't work how I want it to. You can't, it doesn't show up. I tried to view the Chrome tab. It looked like it came up in here, but I don't know for sure if you could see it. But after I sign out of this video, I'm going to look at it and make sure. If not, I'm going to probably do another one shortly hereafter and show the screenshots. I'll probably go take another screenshot of the chat over there, because they probably removed the comments that I commented after I commented and left there. So I could actually probably go look right here, right now. Might just do that real quick. Let's just see. And yes, they removed them. They removed the comments. They removed the comments. I'm going to show it right here. Right here. They removed them already. They removed the damn comments. They removed them. They removed the comments. I don't know if you see that, but there's no link. They removed the link, and just like I said, I'll post them on my next video. I took screenshots of these comments they removed, and they removed the other comments I made. So yeah, that's just what these nut jobs are doing here. So yeah, I'm gonna call that the end of this video, because that's all I basically wanted to do, is have a record of it. So I'm gonna go look around some more, do some more research, and probably get back to you with some more research and hopefully some more evidence. I might even do some more research on how to the other day when I was sharing of a recording I had done of V2K, one of the people in chat had told me about a program that will actually maybe bring forth those the voices more clearly, even though everybody in there was saying they could hear exactly what they were saying. And in that video, I caught them, red-handed, as I'm sitting there reading the chat to myself. It was being repeated through my tablet on the recording that I'd done that was a couple months old. So I'm gonna look into doing something about that again. So have a good night. Thank you for coming out.